groovy.
Lots of empty rooms, cobwebs, and chandelier holding, and some ghosts. Yoo-hoo! And thanks for tuning in to another cult horror movie review. People who follow me know that I give great importance to a movie's cinematography, and that's the main reason why Castle of Blood caught my attention, as it's one of the best shot films I've seen in a while. For a change, this isn't something that is brought to us by Roger Corman, but rather from Italian B-movie director Antonio Margheriti, even though Sergio Corbucci, best famous for his bloody spaghetti westerns like Django and The Great Silence, shot one scene of this before leaving the set due to his tight filming schedule. But just before we get going, if there's a cult horror movie you would like me to review, leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, let me know your thoughts and feelings on Castle of Blood. Now, just something I wanted to get off my chest. Even though it's called Castle of Blood, this is not a gore movie. Just thought I'd let you know. That being said, director Margheriti succeeds at delivering a very moody and atmospheric chiller that makes efficient use of what it has to deliver goosebumps to the viewer. French actor Georges Rivière plays a journalist in 19th century England. He initially meets famous author Edgar Allan Poe to do an interview. Yes, the Edgar Allan Poe in question. It's funny because the film is credited to be based off a Poe story, even though it's actually not based specifically on any of his works. But a strange gentleman proposes to the journalist to spend the night in his supposedly haunted castle in exchange for some good money, a sum which the journalist cannot turn down, so you guys know where things go from here. Does the plot ring any bells? Yep, it bears similarities with House on Haunted Hill. In fact, I dare to say that Castle of Blood is just as good, if not even a bit better than the latter in certain ways, even though it doesn't have Vincent Price. While House on Haunted Hill was William Castle material, with gimmicks and a tongue-in-cheek tone, Castle of Blood is much more serious and doesn't mess around. The tone is even darker, and that's mostly thanks to the excellent and artsy use of black and white and shadows, which makes for such a dark and haunting experience. I really love the way the picture looks. Like, don't you guys think this looks gorgeous? It's like every shot is a work of art to admire in itself. Castle of Blood also benefits from an appearance by beautiful scream queen Barbara Steele, who, even though she may not be the greatest actress who's ever lived, is memorable in these roles of mysterious, shadowy female figures. While Alan is skeptical at first, we slowly realize with him that the castle may very well be haunted after all. One of the ghosts makes him relive all the terrifying deaths and murders of the different people who once came but never left, blurring the lines between reality and the afterworld. I will point out the pacing to be a bit slow in the first half. Some scenes can be a bit boring. It's like the film didn't know where to go. Also, I don't know if it was just the copy I was watching, but it's full of little junk cuts here and there, which makes me feel like nobody reviewed the celluloid before releasing it. But fortunately, it makes up during the second half with chills and frights, and a gloomy, but paradoxically pleasant ending. Overall, I enjoyed watching this Italian horror flick. It's a little creepy, it's got great camera work, and it looks fantastic. So, all I can say is that if you're a horror fan, go check it out.